but I've grown in so many different ways. I decided to drop that name.
Right.
Okay.
And just go by what people call me every day.
Right.
As Big Man.
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up. You got a question?
That alter ego got me in this situation I'm in now.
Oh, yeah?
No time to let that shit die. A person died on that day. And that was the alter ego. And that day was 10/16/10.
10/16/10?
Yeah.
What happened that day?
A dude that I got to an altercation with snuck up on me in broad daylight and shot me in the head a couple inches away from my temple. As a result, I suffered a massive stroke, which left the whole left side of my body paralyzed. I also had to get a cranioplasty to get the majority of the right side of my skull took out and replaced.
Wow.
It was a bit much, but I'm still going strong.
It's a blessing that you're here with us today.
Right.
So that's why I said somebody had to die on that day. I'm still breathing and kicking, but I let that name I just buried that name.
Right.
Man, we had some good memories. I mourn and miss that person sometimes, but I've grown too much to still consider myself that person.
Right.
There you go. Alrighty, man. So let them know what you grade do now. You know what I mean? Let them know what you about to do, because I'm excited about it, man.
Before I got shot, I was in the midst of recording a new album. So the crazy thing is the majority of the songs on that album kind of spoke of what was coming. It was like a premonition or something.
Right.
5 days before I got shot, you guys built. I recorded a song called Till I Died, talking about me getting shot in the head and my mother mourning me. I also recorded another song that was real prevalent to the situation called Foolish Pride.
Right.
So I decided to just keep all those songs, the ones that said like they spoke of the situation, and put in a few new songs to them, and just kind of like narrated it a little bit with some skits, and come up with a new project called It Wasn't My Time.
I hear that. I like that. That's what's up.
That's
I felt as though since I've been out the scene for so long, I needed some kind of reintroduction in the music. So I decided to take the Nas song One Mic and remix it and call it One Shot. And I actually came up with the lyrics for the song while I was laid in the hospital bed with my skull still out my head. With that being said, I got a lot took away from me when the situation occurred, but I kept all my memory.
That's real.
Only thing I can't remember is the exact moment I got shot.
Got everybody
it's like a miracle. It's like
I'm still telling you stories from when I was down 12 years old.
Right.
Rapping in front of you on 88 steps and shit.
And then
12 years old, I'm down ready to be 37 in January. We talk 25 years ago.
Right. And I remember those times, like he would stop me anywhere and just, hold up, man, check this out, yo. God, I'm like, yeah, he done rapped to me for like an hour. One long ass verse. It was long as shit. But it was rock. It was so rocking, but you know what I mean? But that's what, as far as all the younger guys that was under me in the village, like to hear them now on doing music, every time I hear him, it get inside me. You know, when I hear him, when I hear Bless, when I hear Smalls, you know what I mean? All the dudes that was always there and up the way.
A lot of ways you kicked it off. So we, at that point in time, us being kids, we idolizing you and what you doing.
All right. That's cool.
Wow. I think I want to take a quick commercial break.
No commercial break.
No commercial break. Okay. So you got One Shot, right?
Yeah.
And you got a couple other singles out there right now. You want to talk about those singles?
Man, I be forgetting stuff sometimes. So I have a single that I said I had recorded some songs that sound like they were all more premonition to my situation. I also recorded a song called Regrets That's the one, like, when I go back and listen to the music I recorded right before I got shot, that's the one that really hits home.
Right, regrets.
Because I think in the chorus I'm saying, wish I could turn it all around. Only if I knew then what I know right now. So
Right.
like, damn.
You want to know the power of a word? Like, one thing that I did learn is doing music, like sometimes you can speak things into existence. So it's songs that I made, and then I went through the situations, and then like as soon as I go through the situation, I go back to a song. I like this what I was talking about in this song.
Right.
Yeah,
that's real. That's what anything to me in life. You speak negative, or you always get negative results. You know what I'm saying? That's why, if you're my Facebook friend, you see I be like, "Hey, good morning, family. Everybody have a productive day." Right. I want to put that good atmosphere out there. You know what I mean? So you never know what a motherfucker might be going through. And they scroll down their timeline and see that. That can make a motherfucker say, "Hey, okay, maybe I am gonna have a nice fucking day." But if I get up and post, "Fuck y'all," you know what I mean? Your mother's a man and shit like that. I get 100 likes. You know what I mean? That shit crazy, but you know how it is.
It seems like people gravitate more to negative things.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Because the negative is more entertaining than the positive, Yeah. A lot of times people call it being real, like I said, being negative. A lie is more entertaining than the truth. Is basically what I'm saying.
That's
so
real.
People tend to go that way. Right. So ask questions like, "Is it really true?"
Right.
That's
shit
crazy.
Yeah, people love a lot of bullshit. They ain't gonna try to beat all around. People love bullshit. That's why people love gossip and blah. Fuck all. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. People ask me,
that's people that ain't doing
Love
nothing.
and Hip Hop. Man, I watch no fucking Love and Hip Hop. I don't see that shit. Fuck all those Love and Hip Hop. And all that mess, a bunch of bullshit. Man, there's real stuff going on.
Right.
Time, energy to that bullshit.
What you think about hip hop when you first started, or as you were coming up, as it is now?
To me, in the beginning of music, I think I'm maybe 37. When I was 12, 13 years old, we was listening to some groups like, after the gangster music started dying down, you got to think rap was more conscious at that time. You had groups like Tribe Called Quest.
Mm-hmm.
It was more soulful
at that time,
and more intellectual at that time. But like, you would listen to rap and you were actually sitting down being taught lessons. Whereas though with time things change. Now it's more of an entertainment. It's more entertainment.
All right.
So what do you think about the state of Baltimore rap right now?
I believe there's a lot of bullshit out here, but to some degree, lyrics are starting to come back.
Right.
That's right. To be honest, my daughter keeps me into rap music because I get so detached from rap music and all the bullshit sometimes that you find me listening to alternative and rock and roll music. Man.
Oh shit! Damn.
Alternative and rock and roll. What?
The heavy shit.
What's one of your most popular artists that you listen to?
I got about 10 Slipknot tattoos on my body.
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm lying. There's more than 10.
What? Damn.
Wow. That's what's up.
I go to the shows and everything.
What?
But see, for me, people here yelling. I can relate to it because there's so much pain in the music, and they so honest about it. They're not trying to cover it up with some gold chains or saying I'm getting drunk and blah 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 bullshit. It's just real. They being honest about what they feeling, pain, hardships. You might even hear someone talking about suicide in their round.
I do think they be getting fucked up though.
That's what I'm saying. They getting fucked up as in the midst of saying they getting fucked up to deal with whatever they dealing with. Which is you see people every day. We go outside now and walk across a corner, a bar. How many people we see on the corner drunk and shit trying to deal with whatever they dealing with that's eating them alive on the inside. But today people are so BS about trying to hide behind so many things like, their possessions that they don't want to show the pain that they feeling. Come on, man. Look at these raps. Everybody talking about how much money they got in this. Nigga, be honest.
I really don't.
Motherfucker, you was broke as shit before. You probably broke now and you bullshit. You know what I'm saying? No, but that's why sometimes I just can't get. I look at the video and I'm like, man, come on, man, you fronting, you totally fronting. It's all a fucking facade. It's fake. It detests me, like it disgusts me. You know? I'm saying it disgusts me, and I detest it.
But like you said, a lot of people like that though, because like the lie's more entertaining.
It's about entertainment.
Yeah, the lie. Yeah.
Come on, I'm not gonna say I'm taking shots at the man because I'm gonna give him his respect. Respect due. One of the most fraudulent motherfucking rappers in the game today, Rick Ross, a fucking CEO. Don't get me wrong. He's talented as shit. You give him some bars, he can spit some shit on your ass. You're probably one of the best that did it for spit. But it's all a fucking facade. The drug stories and all that shit. Man, he was fucking frisking niggas down, tell them lift their nuts up. Get the fuck out of here, man.
They say he's a great actor. They found the right person to play his character.
That's all it is, roles, man. I sit here and admit, just like every other rapper, we've exaggerated things in the rhymes to make it sound good, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, with that one song I made, The Corner, so everything I say in these raps, I've really done that. 28 feeling like 100, I'm a young vet.
28 feel like 100.
I ain't no motherfucking 28 no more, wish I could.
What motivated you to want to come back and do hip hop?
I just felt like I had unfinished business. Like I said, I had an album that was that I was almost complete doing. And when I went back and listened to it, I'm listening to how these songs are so prevalent and relate to my situation right now. I said it's a must that I tell my story. Because it was like I almost foreseen it before it even happened. So why leave it unfinished? Let's go back and tell the story. And this is my feeling. I'm like, rap has changed so much from the way that I see it, you know what I mean, as far as how I want to approach like my music, that either people are going to like my music and feel my story and get something out of it, and I'll still keep recording, or if they don't, I've made my
your attempt.
No, I'm not even gonna say my attempt. I'm gonna say I made
your mark.
Sometimes I get lost in my words, man. That's part of my brain damage, but they in there. I just gotta shake it up so and get them out.
Yo, I'm proud of you, yo.
Say,
like
know,
real talk, yo. Like I know this guy, you know what I mean? Like I know him, so.
You know when he was Gangsta Fred.
Yeah.
Before that, when I was Fat Fred.
I done calmed him down a lot of times. I had to calm him down before. You know what I mean? Yeah, everybody did probably.
Yeah. One of the many.
What you think about Young Thug?
I don't even know no Young Thug music. I don't listen to that shit. Look like a fucking faggot.
I want.
Fuck, man. They try to crack my day, nigga. I lift weights. I squat. Fuck. My shit ain't tight because I'm wearing no little ass skinny jeans. The fuck. That shit like gay, man. But I mean, this is what I say. I'm not feeling that shit, but this the new generation. The same way when I was young and we was doing crazy shit like the crisscross era, wearing our pants inside out thinking we cool. And the older people probably looking at us like, man, what the hell wrong with these little kids wearing their clothes back?
Diamond said that last week.
I'm looking at them, man.
It's gonna be a continuous cycle. So just imagine the next generation. What they gonna be doing?
And I have my views on it and my distaste about it, but that's their thing, and that's what's happening right now. But just because that's happening for them, don't mean that's something I'm gonna get into. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Won't catch me like that. But that's their thing. I can't hate on them. I'm just not feeling it. And y'all asked me my view about it, so I'm expressing it.
Right.
That's what you're supposed to do, brother.
They got the this new generation.
Shout
they
out
got
my man Lil Jack in the building.
They cool with wearing wet. It's a video where somebody was wearing a wet dress with with the guns in it.
What's his name? The guy that had the dress on with the
white
guns.
dress on. He married to the game or something.
He married to the who?
He was married to the game. Married to the game. He had
The
dress on. But he could have had a suit on. He could have had a suit on. Hey.
So that's why he had the dress on. He was the bride.
Oh, okay.
Joe said he was.
They
the
mistaken
bride.
him for Young Thug.
No, that wasn't Young Thug.
He looked like
Yeah,
Young Thug though. He got a Young Thug image with the
Yeah,
dress
he
on
got a
there.
Young Thug kind
Young
of.
Yeah.
Thug's cousin.
Yeah, but he was Young Thug.
It's ridiculous. They doing this third gender thing, man. They make it
Young
comfortable.
Thug like.
Yeah,
Wow.
Young Thug. Yeah, Young Thug probably
Young
wouldn't
Thug
go that far.
he just made the gay crowd. That guy was gay.
Yeah, I guess he felt like I always thought about that. I guess he felt like since people was calling him and that he started going with it. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
I still can't get this word to you, but I got you so many words I'm trying to say.
Yes, jerk.
With this album, even if people not feeling it, what I got to say, what I've been through, I know in my heart that I gave back to something I love.
Right.
Even though it's changed, even though the music is not the music that I used to love, but I still love hip hop.
Right.
Rap,
You do your own
what I'm saying?
music like me.
So
I
like
do
I
my own
said,
shit.
I feel great that I was able to give back to it. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So many words, I'm just basically lost for another word that means something like, my donation to rap, something that I love. You see what I'm saying? I gave back to it.
There you go.
That's what's up. Go ahead and plug your social media. Let everybody know if there's something you got coming up.
You can catch me on Instagram on the Big Man Fred and Facebook. No, Facebook take nicknames also. You had to catch me on there under the government, abbreviated Fred Franks.
Yeah, they got everybody. Don't feel like that. They got everybody.
I took mine back.
You took yours
They
back.
took mine out. Chop Johnson.
Chop. Yeah, you got away with that one.
Yeah. They put
Trying to get
my
mine
government, I
back.
took
They
it back.
straight shot my shit down. I just said, oh, well.
Damn. That's why mine is Kevin Knoxville. Ain't that a bitch?
Wow. All right, so we are Real Spit Radio on RadioOnFire.com, and today's broadcast was brought to you in part by the Baltimore Music Awards. Let your voice be heard at the 2017 BMAs. Polls are now open for the 7th annual Red Carpet event honoring Baltimore. Log on to BaltimoreMusicAwards.com before December the 3rd to cast your votes in all categories. Again, we are Real Spit Radio.